Hello artists! Today we are going to be drawing a mom and baby bunny. This how to draw comes from artprojectsforkids.org. For this artwork you will need a white piece of paper, a pencil, something to outline with, and something to color with. Any outlining and coloring media is your choice. To begin, I'm going to set my marker and crayons to the side. And we are going to start with the mom bunny's face. On the worksheet, it is divided up into 4 sections just to help you with placement. So if your paper is in a notebook, it's fine. Leave your paper in the sketchbook. But if you have a loose piece of paper, what you can do is you could take the top of your paper and fold it down to the bottom. Fold it down and make a nice, neat fold. Make sure your paper is nice and straight. Open it back up. And now we're going to fold left to right. So same thing, folding my paper down, making sure I'm lining up my sides nice and straight, and opening it back up. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 rectangles, 4 sections on my paper. I can see that on the instructional, on the how to draw, we're starting with the rabbit's face right here in our top box. So over here on the left-hand side, let's start with a curved shape on the bottom for the rabbit's cheek and chin. It's almost like a stretched out U-line. And then we're going to bring it in just a little bit on both sides and up and around to connect it. So now I have my rabbit's head shape. I'm ready to give it a face. It has a little V-shaped nose. Make a line that comes down from the nose and then give it a little smile. And let's give our rabbit eyes. Our rabbit's eyes are right about where that curve is. And I'm going to draw an oval on the left, an oval on the right, and put a little line underneath. You could shade your rabbit's eyes in. You could add a pupil if you want to, and an iris if you want to add the color to your rabbit's eyes, but I'm just going to shade mine in with my pencil. And now I have my mom rabbit's face. For the next step, we're going to draw the belly. So in this lower half of our paper, coming down from our head, we're going to draw a big U-shaped line for our rabbit's belly. And then we're going to add a body around the belly. So it's starting down just a little bit on each side. I'm going to follow that line and I'm going to go around. And on the bottom, it's almost a little flat. It's not quite so U-shaped on the bottom. So now that I have my body, I left room to add my arms. I'm going to start with this arm on the right-hand side, and it's going to come all the way over to that fold line that we made. So starting at my chin right here, I'm going to make a line that comes out and down to the fold. And then right at the bottom of my body, a line that comes almost over, but I'm going to leave room. I'm going to stop before I close it. I'm not going to close the hand yet. I'm going to put a hand on the other side as well. So starting from the chin once again, making an arm that comes down. But this time I'm going to draw the paw coming around. And you could use a little bit of overlapping. If you use overlapping, you'll want to erase where they overlap. So now that I have my body and my arms, I'm ready to draw my rabbit's ears and feet. So let's go back up to the top and let's give our rabbit 2 long ears. So I'm going to make really long ears on my rabbit. Inside the ears, let's draw that shape again. And I'm going to add one more little line inside each ear. Now I'm done with my ears. I'm moving down to my feet. And my feet are going to come from the side of the body. And I'm leaving a little space in the middle. So this foot's going to come down, over and around. And my other foot comes down, over and around. And then you could add little bunny toes. I'm adding 2 lines on each foot. So now I have my big bunny, I'm ready to draw the baby bunny. And this bunny's going to be much shorter, so I'm not going to put anything in this top rectangle. We're going to start the baby bunny's head right here below our fold line. If you do not have the fold line, just below halfway down your paper. And our head is going to be almost an oval. I'm going to draw this lightly at first. Almost an oval, but the difference is we want it to have a little bit of a cheek over here. So you want to make it come out just a little bit on this lower left-hand side. So it's almost an oval shape. We're just leaving room for the little bunny cheek. Now that we have that, right about where my other bunny's body is, I'm going to come across and draw the bottom of my baby bunny body. It's like a tongue twister, baby bunny body. And I'm going to curve it up and stop, leave room for your arm. And on this side, I think it might be easier to draw the arm first. So I'm going to make a line that comes down. Give it a little hand. Little paw, and the arm comes up, and then I'll connect my body to my hand. My bunnies are going to be holding paws, so I'm going to have my arm come out and go over to the mom bunny. And then I'm going to draw the little paw, an oval, so it looks like their 2 paws are connected. So the arm comes over, and then an oval. Now I'm ready to add some details to my baby bunny. So let's start with the little baby bunny face. Let's put another little V for the bunny nose. Little line coming down, and then your little baby bunny mouth. And its head is turned. It's looking at the mom bunny. So we're going to put its one eye almost all the way over on this side. So I'm going to make an oval almost all the way over on the side, and the other oval over here. They're kind of angled, so it looks like my bunny's looking to the adult bunny. Putting those little lines underneath, and you can color in your eyes once again. Unless you want to make your eyes look different, you are the artist, it is your choice. So I'm shading in my eyes. Now my bunny needs ears, so I'm going to make an ear that goes up, and an ear that's going to the side. And this ear has a line on the inside that's going to connect to the outside. And this one, it's going to curve and go down. We're almost done. My baby bunny needs a belly. And feet. You could draw your feet with the space in between, but looking at the reference, the feet touch on this one. So you can make them the same as the adult, or you could just make one line in the center and then make the feet look like your heels are touching by going over and around, over and around. And you can give him little toes, him or her. And good job, artists. We have just drawn a mom bunny and a baby bunny. Right now our bunnies look like they are floating, so we need to give them a background. You could just add a zigzag line going across right up above your bunny's feet a little bit to look like grass. But if you want to draw your bunnies in a different location, you are the artist. It is your choice to decide where are your bunnies. You could also draw other things. Is there a sun or clouds in the sky? Maybe there's some flowers growing around your bunnies. So you could add any additional details that you want. You could even put accessories on your rabbit if you want to make it a little more fantasy based. You could give them bows, clothing. You could change this as much as you want to. But I'm going to keep mine similar to artprojectsforkids.org. So I'm going to stop with my details here. And I'm going to get my marker paper and place it under my paper. And right now use a Sharpie to outline. But you could use any media that you have. Crayons, colored pencils, anything is good for outlining. Now that I've completed my outlining, I'm ready to move on to color. I'm going to use my crayons, but you could use marker, colored pencil, paint, whatever media you want to use. I'm going to use blue for the sky, green for the grass, and on the reference, the rabbit is gray, but I decided that I want to make a brown bunny. So I've chosen a brown, and I also, instead of the white in the ears, I'm going to add a little bit of a reddish pink. So it's your choice if you want to make different color choices. You can now color your picture any way that you want.